It's vamping. It's vamping, 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 vamping. YouTube up. Yeah, yeah, baby. Or something like that. What is it? I don't know. Let's see. That's a song. That's a song. This is YouTube. Where is it? Should be coming up. Should be showing live. Yeah. Everything should be the same. Shouldn't be an ish. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Twitch should be rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Hey, 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 or something like that. Watch now. There you go. Here we go. Yep. I'm going to stop it right there. That one. I've got some people here to talk to. Let's see what the other ones are doing. Why is the YouTube not going up? Should not be an issue. Okay, YouTube's online. What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's live twice. What the hell, Joe? 8 watching. All right, let's go live now on this one. Why is it twice? I don't know. Maybe I clicked it twice. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. 8 watching. All right, let's go live. Yep, there's everybody. Hey, I got you in the dark screen. That's good. I see Kathy the Cup is in and Charlotte. Charlotte, the princess, is in. Toten Mondal. I hope I pronounced that right. Sam the Page Meister's in. 06 King. Wow, sexy in the beard. Well, thank you. I'm not sure what your name is. Matthias. Is strong like bull. He's strong like bull. Let me get everything over here now. Okay, so I can take this and set it down. Go ahead, go sit down for a minute. Let me bring this up. I've got that. Nobody's on Twitch, but we're up there. Don't forget somebody, go over to Twitch for the hell of it and say, hey. I got to take the little picture of me over here. And here we go, right there. Let's take me over this side. Yeah. I don't need to look at myself. I need to look at all of you. So, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Can you hear me? First of all, you can hear me clearly. I'm hoping. And if something stops or is interrupted, let me know because I don't know. Well, Swixy, full stop. Beard or not? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's getting there, right? Maybe. I don't know yet. It's just it's kind of a thing that I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you. The Queen of Devisserville. Her Majesty Lodevisser. Claire's here. Claire's going to be joining me in a moment with her crystal clear dulcimer tones. So it is, well, thank you very much. Ireland, King of Ireland, Kinger of Ireland. In Ireland, it's Ireland, is it? Ireland. And what kind of, I can't see in your little photo there, they're so small exactly what your icon is or whatever. We hear. You hear guitar. You don't hear my voice? I know that. I know you are ill. I'm in Ireland. In Ireland. In Ireland. It's a great place, Ireland. Good place to play golf. Claire, I know that, hon. Claire's a little bit under the weather, but she is going to post up because, well, you know, the show must go on. It doesn't have to, but it is, nonetheless. So let me see. Is anyone over in the... Oh, there's Charlotte's over there. Thank you, Charlotte. You're also there. You're an also ran there. See, yeah. Okay. I'm going to say hello. This is also Lottie, for those that don't know. Hello, Lottie. Lottie, 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 or something like that. I'm not sure either. I'm trying to get this all set up. Yeah, that works a little better. Wait a minute. There. And then I'm still going to have to go to the... Trying to get both chats right in front of me. What up, boy? Please. It's all mine here. So, let's see. Sam, the page man, is here. Who's not joining? Boza Dutch Light. Claire says I'm not joining? No, she did not. She would have said. Remember, I'm ill. You have dulcimer tones. Unless you sent me a message I didn't get. I expect you might be on. Twitch as well, everything we're here. Twitch as well. I sent now notices. All right, now see what we're going to do here, because we're using Twitch as well, and that's what we're trying to do, build up that raging monster that is Twitch. Now, if we let in trolls, they are going to, it'll be active with, you know, about a poop emojis and toilet emojis, you remember. So, I mean, if we have to do that, we will do that, but they'll just be deleted, and Kathy will be real busy. Oh, Kathy. Absolutely, huh? Claire, you're not working today? Yes, you are. Yes, I know. If I was feeling, oh, you're not feeling better. Okay. Hold on. Well, that's it then. Okay. Lottie at Lottie. That sounds like my work. Let's see what she said. Clarabelle's place letting Joe down. No, she's getting down. I'm sorry. Joe Claire is not able to join. That's okay. I read her message, but I already had a conversation with her earlier today, so we were going to do it. It's not a big deal. She needs to get better, and I told her to get better. Joe's been doing this for a long time. Joe, took you a while to realize. No, Sam, you are mistaken. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I connect with them in all kinds of different ways. You see, so why don't you tell us about your connections lately, Sam? Everybody would like to know about that. Yes. It would be nice. What's happening over here on the Twitch department? Claire, do we need to lighten up on the trollectomies or something? I know you're available, Hannah. Everybody's available. Everybody's available. I appreciate it, but keep an eye on the trolls for me. And I think we should lighten that up a little bit, Claire. Your opinion? And if it gets really crazy, you can strap it down again. Yeah, coping with typing. That's right. You're not your normal witty self. Charlie's here. Charlie, how are you feeling? Mm-hmm. Life have you by the seat of the pants, does it? Well, that's okay. Talk to Sam about those things. If a message gets caught by a bot. Yeah, but if it gets caught by a bot, it doesn't really, we don't see it. Is that correct? Yes, we're very glad that Claire is here. She's well enough to type. She can select her type. You're not into those things, really? I thought you were into anything that was moving, but, you know, I guess you've misrepresented yourself of late. Sam from Betting Man. From Betting Man. Sam from Betting Man. My notes, referring to my notes. Well, is Striper your agent, Kathy? Is that the deal? Oh my God, the shade. Throwing shade, you mean, or the shade? That's right, just like playing golf. There's Keiki. Sorry for asking. I didn't know. I'm here. All right, it's rocking and rolling. Yeah, they're over there. They're working it. Kathy, what time do you go to work? Or are you off today? You off on Mondays? It's Monday. I thought it was Wednesday. The weeks are flying by to no apparent end. They're going to continue for a long time. Hello, Jamie Wong. Nice to see you. And where are you reaching out to us from? What U.S. city or what country or what boat? Ships at sea, where we reach out to everyone. Yeah. The shade, yeah. Yeah, throwing the shade. What, on Sam? He's Mahusif. Takes a lot of shade. But he's a good friend. And if he, likes to, do those things, that's on him. Or he's on them or something like that. Anyway, it's a different lifestyle. It's lifestyles of the rich and famous and the different places they go. What emojis? Every day just rolls in. It's worn out. Okay. From the Bay Area. Oh, San Francisco or Oakland. Is that right? Is that the Bay Area? Are we talking about that Bay Area or the East Bay Area of Boston? Probably the Bay Area. The Raiders. You're a Raiders fan. Mm-hmm. Sam paints videos. From one Mahusif to another, Sam. So, I'm not easily offended, waste man. See, I don't know, waste man. It means, to me over here it's a highly sought after occupation because they work on the garbage trucks and things like that. And they get paid tons of money. I think it's in the $25 an hour starting ceremony there. That's not bad. I know you're not easily offended, or I wouldn't say anything to you. That's that kind of thing. I wouldn't offend you anyway, not on purpose, as far as you know. I would not. Because after all, he's our bodyguard when we finally meet up in London. From the Bay Area. I like the Bay Area. It's very nice over there. What used to be, I think it's still nice. The weather's cool in the summer in San Francisco. I'm thick-skinned. Joe knows. He can roast me, and I don't care. It sounds more like we're serving you up for barbecue. No, we're not going to do that, Sam. I do like roast beef, though. That's for certain. You've been called a lot worse. Wow. Well, we don't want to know those guys or what you were called. Call of Duty, isn't that what you play or something like that? World of Warcraft. Yeah. Okay, what's going on over here? Sorry, oops. I thought that said 5 cops when I read it real quick, Kathy. This is not my week. Oh no, Kath. We should go see her. I hope she's all right. You just got to call. Apparently, you have to do a COVID test. Now, who would call you about that, honey? Is it because you're just in an area where they have to do that, or because you have a cold and you told somebody? We didn't say anything. How come Claire? To come carry. Oh no. You have symptoms. Oh no, and the children would have to be tested too, I guess. Yeah, but that, I'm sure as we know that I had that, and many people have it and they don't even know it, so I'm sure you're going to be fine. Hello, Rose. Good to see you. Rose, it is 10:48 p.m. Are you out at the clubs just ducking into the loo to give us a call? Do they still go out to clubs in the Philippines? Used to be great musical groups coming out of the Philippines. Did you guys know that? Some of the best cover bands ever. And the best Beatles cover band ever came out of the Philippines. For those of you that don't know, a cover band is a band that does other people's music and they sound just like the band they are covering, you see. I'm sure everybody knows. Okay. To a test center. Yeah, just a precaution. Good. So would that mean if you're positive over there, um, does it mean that you have to quarantine in your house again? You haven't gone anywhere, have you? Yeah, there's no harm in having it done at all. Well, it depends which test you're doing, not a nice process. I mean, if they give you a root canal through your nose, yes, but it's a swab. Yeah, you'll be all right. Anybody want anything from McDonald's? Hmm. You mean, do we want to go see a gastroenterologist after we have lunch? No. Um, Charlotte, I believe, likes McDonald's. Striper, you could pick her up something. But where she lives, they have weird things on the menu. 14 days. Sounds like a song. We'll have to personalize it for you, Claire. But I'm hoping that it's negative, of course. But you look to me to be quite healthy, except for this morning's event where you have a little bit of a cold. Apparently, a lot of a bit of a cold. It's really wild over here. Are you talking about the UK or where you live, Charlotte? She wants a cheeseburger and asks them to take the meat out. Oh, man. If I had a penny for every time I heard that. Um, Mahusif, you know. Um, that beautiful Charlotte, isn't that nice? Look at Rose there. The supermarket is a tricky thing. The virus can be anywhere. That's the scary part. Eve Adams from the great country of Canada. Well, Florida is hot. Yeah, really hot. And, pretty much I don't get out a lot. Not that I would ordinarily, but, it's okay. I heard a report that those numbers that they keep reporting are totally inaccurate. Who knows who to believe anymore? You would think people are just falling in the street as a result of all of these things, 6,000 new people found. Yes. It's like saying 6,000 people have a blood type. You know, the chat is wild. Really wild over there. It is really wild. Gosh, it is really bumping. Kathy is there. This is not your week, hon. I know. You're going to be fine. You'll be fine. Well, you are fine, but you know what I mean. Everything will be okay. Actually, Twitch moves at my pace. I can read everything, Sam, because it doesn't move but every, 30 minutes. Latu. How's it in the Bay Area, Jamie? Have you lost your taste and smell? I use that all the time. That's one of the things they say. I don't know that everyone, if that's indicative of everyone who has symptoms. I don't think it is just one thing, Sam. It's just one of the things you can, that's pretty severe. You should be able to find that out in, opening the fridge. Good vibes to Claire. Eve Adams is in your corner. Audra Sandoval's in the house. Indie house. I put the loss of taste, smell as one of the main symptoms over here now. Well, it would certainly be an easy one to find out, right? I mean, immediately people would do that. Nope, I can still smell. No, you smell. That's different, you see. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. I went through hell at McDonald's drive-through window. Really? You know what they do to you at the drive-through? What did you get, Striper? Did you get food for your entire family, or did you just go out by yourself? Big announcement over here in 5 minutes. Is it coming from 10? Just for myself, coffee and egg McMuffin. Why? Egg McMuffin. I used to like the egg white delight. And then they took it off the menu, of course, because I liked it. That place disappoints at every turn. But it is open 24/7 here. You like an Egg McMuffin, I'm sure you do. Well, come to Florida, you'll be able to eat a lot of them. Well, not really. Because there's a scale on the front door. So instead of a mat, we put a scale there. So Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have done a huge U-turn on exam grades this year. Just us left. So they might be doing the same soon. So what are they doing? Egg white delights are good. Parents probably want all the children back in school. Prefer the breakfast. Have you ever had the McRib over there? That's supposed to be really great here. It's a big deal. Bo couldn't even, I didn't get the rest of it, but. I'm a rib guy. I like ribs, but we have some very good rib places really close to my house. Even Duffy's ribs are good. Even Outback, their ribs are good. Haven't seen the McRib in a while. I wasn't a particular fan of that. If I'm gonna go to Mickey D's, I usually, pull in there and give myself one of those fish fillets, cause it's almost fish, and I take all of that heavy sauce that they have and I scrape it on the box because there's enough on the bread if they just put a swipe on it, but they load up so much fat. That sounds, don't I make that? I should do their commercials for them. A beautiful fish fillet sandwich. We'll take that crap off of it because it's too much. Yeah, the McRib is a thing over here, and they introduce it occasionally. The best fast food we have down the street there is, well, not the best fast food, I shouldn't say that. Chick-fil-A is pretty good. Don't have McRib in the UK. Maybe they call it ribbed in the UK. Is there a condom brand that is called McRib? Maybe that's the confusion. The UK is kind of weird like that. Let me get some of those large McRibs. We have a Five Guys too. Actually, the best fast food I've ever had. Oh, In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burgers are good. I think, yeah, I had those in LA. They're okay. I think Five Guys does rival them, though. Jamie, did you find something funny? Yeah, In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out. That's what she said. In-N-Out. In-N-Out is so friggin' good. You sound like a Valley girl. A Valley girl. I was watching this morning a clip from an old Saturday Night Live that I will not be showing. But one of my favorite skits, if you get a chance to go there, it's the Californians. And the guy I know is in it, Fred Armisen, and they're so funny doing their California, like Valley accents. They can't keep straight faces. The Californians. Check it out on YouTube now. Well, not right now. You can wait. And In-N-Out would make you feel better right now? Oh, we can serve you coffee, ma'am, but, I mean, what would the rest of the customers say? Jealous. No. Sam, that wasn't for you, I know. He's just so jealous. Saying In-N-Out reminded me of that famous scene in A Clockwork Orange. That was so long ago, I can't remember every scene in every movie. Defiantly. I defiantly will, or even definitely. Joe loves a good In-N-Out. Oh, Joe, I didn't pay any attention to the trash talking going on by two people. Trash for two. Well, there we go. Now we have someone else over there. Merc? Is that a real name? I don't know. Hello. Thanks for coming in here. Dot. Oh, I see. That's like, what is it? Control, alternate, delete. There's Marianne, you talk, it's just happened, Joe. Okay. All right. Jeez. You know, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. That's YouTube and that is Twitch. A Twitch-a-tube. Perhaps we're going to add another, and I might be daring this week and put something else up. I might put something else up. Something else might go up. You're not banned completely as far as you know. From Tom Petty? Not sure I've ever played that. Anonymous Lily. Isn't that kind of contradiction there if it's Anonymous Lily? You gave us your name, Lilies. Okay. A non-Lily. How are you doing? Who are you? Well, how did you find us? You were focused on food. I know you were focused on food. I mean, that's right. There you go. That's why you showed up, Lily. You're in an age gap relationship. That is how all of this began. In a little schoolhouse, 100 years. No, May December means that. Yep, May December Society is a still thriving website that I co-founded. And this is kind of a spin-off of that. Most here have been in or are interested in age gap relationships. But it's not a necessity. Here, anyone can show up. It's happened. English government has backed down, and the whole exam issue is over. Buzzing. Kids finally going to get what they deserve. So what is the outcome then? What does that mean exactly? Put it in layman's terms, would you? Buzzing. I don't know what buzzing is. Joe, name it Joe Daddy's. There is a Joe Daddy's restaurant. We should have a meetup over on the left coast of Florida. Do you know the Instagram banned Sugar Daddy hashtag? Did they? They have nothing better to do, you know. You're in a 27-year age gap relationship. Jamie, good for you. So Lily, is 40 years older. How old are you, Lily, if you don't mind me asking? I was in a 39-year age gap. Okay, Sam, let me get this. I know buzzing means excited. I just want give me the 411, please. So in simple terms, students didn't do their exams. Why not? Their parents didn't force them, or the government didn't force them. We are teachers. Had to give them grades without an exam. So you passed everyone, or because someone had ugly shoes, you gave them a failing grade. And I would understand that because shoes are important. Twitch, wow, it's flying, huh? I think we're gonna have to allow trolls. If Kathy's over there and Charlotte's over there, they'll bash the trolls for us. We know Kathy will. Kathy's excellent at that. If you ever catch any of her comments, when someone comments, when videos we allow to be commented on. I'm 20 on 22 August. Wow, coming up. (1961). He was 20. He is 20 August 1961. Oh, okay, all right. That's interesting. Because if he was, 20 then, well then, it would really be 40. So he's still younger than me, isn't he? Yes. I am so old. Sometimes Charlotte, thank you very much for not only working the boards with Kathy over there, but your contribution. Thank you. You're too generous. Your two lions, so cute together. Ah, yes, August. Leos. I'm Leo the lion. Even the age gap. Sweet cheeks. Must be talking to Sam. All right. What is that little emoji thingy? Sam Page is there. Nice to get over there and ramp things up. Now, you can say whatever you want over there because over there, it's not really regulated like it is here. That's why Kathy's over there and Charlotte, because they both swear like sailors. But you have to bring some civility, Sam, to that group, because you are an educator of children, which is kind of scary if you think about it. Not really. We kid because we love, Sam. Ah, there you go. Well, you have the Homish Buka there. Balls is a curse word. Dick Cheney or Dick York. Those are names. Yes. I spent time doing it. And I'm glad you did, because then we can keep people like, Kathy and Charlotte from ruining everything. It's much better. It was a battle, wasn't it? When we, wasn't it, in it, Tuesday night, tomorrow Tuesday night. Because miscreants. I'm a mod, so I can say whatever I effing want. What is video you've been watching from your uploads? Oh, well, the ones with skits. The skits were pretty popular. I don't know what they were all titled. I'd have to look there. Let me take a peek real quick and see if I can recommend some that were good. Well, actually, Charlie is the connoisseur of this. Charlie, recommend skits from May December Society for Lily, would you please? Are you still in the house, Charlie? Or did you run, or are you back at the ER? Yeah, Joe Daddy's Fast Food was the last time we heard Charlie. So we can't put her on regular television because she would be preempted. She'd get us thrown off the air. How did he do that? Charlotte says, I wish, Kathy. She's right there. 10 Reasons to Date an Older Man is one of Claire's favorites. Never mind, I'll just watch all of them later. Well, no, you should have some recommendation. What was the one where we played Hide the Snake? Claire, do you remember the title of that one? Charlie would. And where's Charlie when we need him? He is like a treasure trove of trivia when it comes to May December Society. Or maybe he's just a treasure trove. Or maybe that's what got him in trouble. The trove part. What am I ignoring now? I wish, Kathy. Yes, I've heard that by Cardi B. Did you hear Woman in Love by Barbra Streisand? How about Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves? Cher. I'm the backbone of these groups. Okay. That's a preferred angle, by the way. The back bones. Okay. It was a joke, Joe. What was a joke? Cardi B? I like Mel B. I like Mel B very much. Wasn't she a Spice Girl? You are, Charlotte. You also have to have a strong backbone to always be bent over. Oh, that's one of the prerequisites here. Everyone knows that coming into this place. Yes, I take this abuse and let it go, or let it run rampant. 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 Speaking of ramping, trying to make it all work. Charlie loves the Spice Girls. Well, he does love some girls, too. I made a comment of that over on the Twitch board. It's a Twitch board. Lily Tomlin. One ringy dingy. All right. I know that may be over a lot of your heads. Going to keep his eye on YouTube. All right. Is that that song that was, yes, it was, I think. I don't think it was very good, but I don't know. Laughing. Yeah, man. I need to start stretching and getting more flexible. I know you're close to the floor, but it doesn't mean that you can just bend right over without effort and touch your toes. Can you do that? That is, that's like, that's a threshold move, Yeah. These young gymnasts that show up all the time. Gymnasts. Ashley Nicole, how are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Striper on the move. Where's he going? Oh yeah, there he goes. He's going to tell you his last name in a moment. We know his game. It's the rap game. My name is Striper and I'm feeling really hyper. No. All right, Claire, I won't. I know you're already sick. I can bend over and put my palms straight on the floor, not just touch my toes, Joe. I didn't know we were having a contest, but I like to judge that one. I'm sure you can. I know you. I mean, I'm sure you can. I get some of the strangest photos. He'll also tell you how many cats he has. There you go. Don't mistake cats for the other word because they're cats. Well, there you go. It went right in the gutter immediately. Kathy's going to have to ban herself soon. When you're shorter, it's easier. What? To pick up cats? I don't. Herding cats is difficult no matter where you try it. I heard it through the grapevine. Herd. Herd. If you're wondering how I knew. George. Hey, George, how are you, sir? George Whitmire returns. How you been, George? And they're the Nightbot. That's the night? Yeah, okay, I'm going back and forth with this comment thing. I finally got Twitch to do the mini player. Okay. And once you learn that, please send me a text explaining what you just said. You used to be flexible and then you stopped dance class. Thank you, heard. You adhere to the situation or to the surface, depending on whatever's going on in your life. And then so what kind of dance did you do, Kathy? First, let me ask you, did it require a shiny pole? I would say, just knowing you as I do, that it did not. If Delilah was here, whatever happened to Delilah? I think she moved somewhere in California. She was in LA and she moved outside of LA. I think she was freaking out. She is of the pole dancing variety, and nothing against that at all. I'm told that there are establishments where that is quite successful, that are quite successful, and that's part of it. I think they put I don't know if the pole's horizontal or it's vertical, and I think it's in some sort of staging. I really don't know. Yes. That's right. Charlie, I like Mel B. Charlie, we were looking for, Lily asked, and if you scroll up, you'll see Lily. Anon Lily. Anon Lily. Anonymous Lily. Anon Lily. Anyway, she asked which of our videos, the May December Society videos, do you recommend, Charlie, that she watch? The one with skits or sketches or bits. Ooh, bits. We didn't display any bits in that, except hiding the snake was an inference. I miss Delilah, yeah. Well, you ought to reach out to her and see where she is. She is a fun girl. Actually, Delilah's the only one female. I have to double check. This is me double checking. That I met in person. And you would think, well, it's no wonder she was a former, how do we say, dancer. But that's not really it. She's a very nice person, fun person, and did very well in that business, and now is in acting class and in college, finishing college, and she, good for her. Pole dance is good exercise. Sometimes when you grip your leg too hard, you can get a bruise too. And those of you ladies who are dancing indoors and not outside getting sun, it shows up a lot, so be careful. That's what they told me. Kathy was working Saturday when we launched what is now just a bustling little platform over here. And we are fortunate that some of you have moved over to Twitch. We're painting the house. In the theater, we would say painting the house. We're giving away free tickets for someone to sit in there and make the house look like it's got a full packed audience, right? So this is in some way that, because it's free, you're getting nothing. And Kathy goes back and forth. Charlotte goes back and forth. Sam can find one and sit there for a while. Charlie, you should do the same. Who's sick? Well, Claire's not feeling well. She has a cold. Yeah. I bet, because it's a lot of upper body strength, pole dancing. Yeah. I mean, some of those poles are really hefty, so Mahusif. Yeah, you were busy, huh? I know. It's okay. That's great. It was busy for you. And it was sort of an impromptu thing that it wasn't impromptu. We were going to try it. Everyone knew we were going to try it, but so we're making that our our pilot, our test. So the schedule now is, as it stands this week, Monday is today. Here we are. Wednesday will be at 10:30 Eastern, also here, and hopefully Claire will feel well enough. If she doesn't, that's all right. Maybe we will pull Kathy in off the bench. And then Friday at 10:30 a.m., that's also in the morning Eastern time. And you might say, why Eastern time? Because that's where I'm located, so it's easier for us to tell time over here. Not that you can't tell time wherever you are. I didn't want to infer that. Whether it's true or not. I think when people wander over to the Twitch side, maybe that's the racier side of things. Mm-hmm. All the bad girls in one chat. Can Joe handle it? Joe will die trying. All of those bad girls. The French girls are bad girls. Americans. Ugly Americans. Anyone ever see that TV show, The Ugly American? I met the actor who was the guy who in that television success. And they were told they would go into a restaurant and they would know that some of the people would be actors there. Some of them would be regular citizens of Paris. And the object of that was for them to create such a ruckus, a disturbance, and that was the show. So, for example, a nice French restaurant, they don't know who the actors are, they don't know anything, cameras are everywhere, hidden, right? And the girl might get, let's say, escargot, the way it should be served. And she'd say, "Oh, this is awful. Gosh, don't ever eat that." She would say something, and the manager would run over and talk to her. He wouldn't know what was going on right away. It was just terrible. So the Ugly Americans, they would do everything wrong. They were just crass. And, I would not like to do that. It would be very upsetting. But if it paid enough, I'd do it. Not really. Then you would think I would do anything for money. That's not true. Not true. For example, I did a commercial for some miracle supplement that relieved back pain. And I was at a golf course and I'm swinging and I would do that and I'd hold my back. Ah, but wait. And I'd pull this thing out and I'd spray it in my mouth. I'd do that smell and then I'd spit it out. It was awful. There was nothing was proved that would do anything. Those things are jokes. So that was when I said I would never do any more infomercials. But then I think I did. But I can't remember. A lot of commercials, not infomercials. So I even didn't do. I did a what was it? Law and Order, but there was one that I said no, I'm not going to do. And what it was is they just wanted to use my photo in it. You get paid as if you worked there for 8 hours, which is good. However, my photo would be up with anyone else's because they had a girl going through the photos trying to find pedophiles or pedophiles, as you say. And I just didn't want I just, I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of that, so I didn't do that. I would have spent the money by now anyway, so see, it doesn't matter. Well, this is interesting news. This just in. Charlotte was meant to go to town today to hand her resume, an application for a job, to hand in her resume for an application, and hand in an application for a job. Easy for me to say. So many other things, and I just can. What is that an acronym for? For it, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, you might as well put off anything today if you can do it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go back to reading class. I still need to go to my old workplace and empty my locker and hand in my old key and all that jazz. It's a good score. Maybe you can dance your way in. Is Mappy back? Mappy. Mappy is Rose also. She's a Rose by any other name. Yadi, how are you today? Sup, Yadi? Yeah, you would think they would prefer her to email it, but... Oh, and don't call her Shirley. Ooh, it's pissed at that. Going back and forth. It's cheap thrills, isn't it? I'm doing all right. Yadi, how's the family? How are the boys? I hope they're well. I forgot my watch today. I feel naked. Back and forth, that's your movement, isn't it, Sam? Yeah, Charlotte should hand it in today. I mean, how long does it take you to get into town? Great. That's good to hear, Yadi. So, Charlie, did you come up with skits from May December Society that we could pass on to Lily? Did Lily already say goodbye? She just could have dropped out, or maybe she's listening. I don't know. Well, hopefully I can get it in because it'll be my stepmom taking me into town. Well, just go do it. Just do it. Just call her up, ring her up, whatever you say over there, and say, I need to get into town to put this application in. Another reason to be able to drive. How many ladies here? That is not the question. How many of you do not have driver's licenses? And of course, you're at least 18 years of age, probably older. I know 2 that do not have them. Also, I don't really want to get a job over here because I feel bad that I'll be handing in my resignation letter in January or February. February at the latest, I guess. Why would you be handing in your resignation? Now, I'm now a mother of a kindergarten. Hey, that's great. That's great, Yadi. Yadi does not have a driver's license yet. I don't bet donuts. I mean, I think that if you bet donuts, I mean, you can really develop a problem. You know, it's a terrible thing if you get hooked on those donuts. Because that betting donuts, and it's messy. You ever go to a racetrack and you pull out donuts out of your pocket and you kind of, you know. Oh, dollars to donuts. Yeah, okay. Is that an inference that a dollar equals a donut? I think not. But here, we'll get off track. Love jelly donuts. I like chocolate eclairs. And I like glaze. Of course, glazed donuts. Of course I would like glazed donuts. I don't eat them very often. But when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay donut thirsty, my friends. I ate them too fast. And they wouldn't have a chance in your pocket. I mean, how do they fit in a pocket anyway? I mean, let's think about that. Can you imagine that? If a donut can fit in your pocket, you don't want that one. Yes, I'm sure you do. And that's good stuff, too. Biting the head off, I didn't know that they had a head, but they must be interesting ones that you get, Linda. His first day of online school was this Wednesday. I can believe 5 years. You're pregnant for 5 years? You were getting ready to graduate. Wow. It is lovely. Yadi, did you ever see any of the May December Society videos before we met here? To come to Florida, maybe. A good reason to get driving lessons then. It's just like golf. should have driving lessons. This guy, Wasteman, what did he do? Okay, well, I've got to scroll up. What are you talking about? And Sam, what grades do you teach in, or what age bracket do you teach? You don't look naked. Oh. Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah, see, that's what you got me with there, Linda. I thought the head off. I mean, it's the same. The head. I could. Yes, I was struggling with that. I thought they were specially made for you as some sort of replica of something. Or where you live, the pastries are probably very good as well. If you eat them there, you get ahead in life. This is, I believe, a Tommy Bahama logo, if it's a swordfish, maybe. Yeah. Yes, but very good, Yachty. Bloody pointless in telling him things. What? "13 to 18-year-olds. Hmm. Do you teach English as well? I guess you teach the King's or Queen's English, whatever you call it. Charlotte might fit in that 18-year-old bracket, you know? Oh, you don't teach English, okay. Charlie doesn't drive either. So there you go. We have 3 ladies and 1 gentleman that have drivers all the time when they go places. Really? On this program, you're going to say that? I teach science. Okay, I know this. Do you have those projects where the kids make the overflowing volcanoes and things like that? Or they put the little lima beans in the glass of water with the, as a paper towel, and they grow stuff, you know? I mean, that kind of riveting stuff, or do you dissect frogs? That's biology? Or what is that? Catch up. Don't be flippant, young lady, or you will find yourself in timeout with all the other children. You may have to go sit on a step. Yep, they make overflowing volcanoes. I didn't know that specifically, but you could have told me. Maybe you just skirted the issue. Maybe you didn't say. I teach science, Joe, and it's just so thrilling to watch these young minds. Growing seeds. Can I just have a spank instead? If you need to wear Spanx, that's fine. But don't tell people. Charlie, in Florida, if you don't drive, you're basically non-existent. Wow. That's kind of harsh, isn't it? He's in Southern California. It's worse than here. Everybody needs a car out there. I'm driving in my car. That's nice. I guess it'd be for your more advanced classes. Es no my problema. Jose, es no my problem. Being non-existent. That's how I like to be. Come back to school, I'll teach you. Well, if they're learning something, that's good. Science. Yadi's going to be 24. 24. But that's next year. March 4. March for peace. When is your birthday, Yadi? I'm almost 23. 24 next month is Rose. So let's see. Schools are closed, bro. Schools are closed, bro. We're going to hang 10. So now, Sam, do you go back to school in a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, or what's the deal? And so the buzz is that all of the kids are now going to have to be tested. Are they going back to the classroom, or how's that going to work? Joe will think I teach French by then. You woke up feeling 22? So there was a 22-year-old with you? Eve Adams. On your birthday, did you still feel 22? Which is harder to believe? You're getting old or you're single? And by the way, 23 you're going to be? 24 in March. Yeah, that's so old. Joe doesn't like any comments we make, Sam. Well, let's see. Joe didn't like the French comments. It is not like I did not like it. It's an affront to my family, the French-speaking people. Eve Adams, she had a birthday, right? Yes. Today? It's Monday, Eve. Yes. Happy birthday, Eve. 22, what are your plans today, Eve Adams? Plans for Eve. Well, Eve, if I was in Canada, I would take you out for a drink on your birthday. Maybe something to eat, too. I should say, but I'm right outside trying to get in your compound. Let me call the front out there and tell them to let you in. Then go out for dinner tonight. Oh. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like you'll have a good time. Joe hates us. Jeez, these people have identity problems, you know that. Joe hates no one, really. Hate's a strong word. We don't use it over here very often. Put you in your box, put you in a sandbox over there with the other. Make sure you keep your own little pail and shovel. They have your names on them. Yachty, come on. Making a living, well, if you believe in that kind of thing. Don't fret over such things, Yachty. Don't do that. Really? I will go back and read quickly everything that woman in red, the hustler, says. But, so, Yachty, don't have any regrets, hon. Just look forward. You're young. You get to start every day fresh and new. I should thank you guys. Well, we're trying to move it along, and you're a critical part to that. So don't think anyone is not paying attention to you. Yeah, really feeling it. So, yeah, Yachty, don't. You do have, as Linda says, you have your entire adult life ahead of you, which would be your entire life, the rest of your life. Your mom doesn't like that you were chatting with us? Why? Don't tell me you were having lunch. Oh, okay. I need your help later this week. My mom supposedly doesn't like that I was chatting on with you guys. And why? Did she overhear your conversation, or were you having lunch with her and you were listening to us? Lunch? Oh, that'd be breakfast. My mom supposedly doesn't like. Supposedly, did she say she didn't like you chatting with us? There they are. They're just leaving. They're leaving Twitch. You should be saying things like, this is the greatest thing going, so that other people will stop by and say, wow, what's going on over there? You're saying negative things. You're saying, we should go over to YouTube. This is nothing. It wouldn't happen without us. You guys don't know marketing. That's what you should study and try teaching that. It's far more important than science. It's the science of selling. Leave the science for the brainiacs, you guys. Yes, I know. No staying power, Sam. Maybe that's the issue with you. You might spice up the YouTube chat. Maybe, perhaps, but I don't think so. This is interesting. What is not a dodgy site? This site? Have you ever met any of the characters on here? I mean, dodgy would be a good description. Your mom's very old-fashioned. Your mom is in what, her 50s? Or younger? Are you the oldest or the youngest or the in-betweenest? Let's fix this. Yeah. Well, no kidding. I mean, you look up Dodgy, you see her photograph in the encyclopedia. Very dodgy characters. $50. Oh, man. Yeah, I remember that. Vaguely. 50, no, it's not old, it's whole. Yeah. You're waiting for a nibble and it hasn't come, huh? Oh, Oh, I see. That's the deal. So that's what Charlotte was asking you. You can make your own mind up. I guess your mom doesn't have to tell you what to do. But that is based on an extreme generality. You don't know his mother. You don't know his situation. You don't know what's going on. That's just, you're just saying because he's old enough, he can do what he wants. But you see, in some families, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're disrespectful to your elders, or it reflects badly. But that's old school learning. Unfortunately, that's what, well, it's like an e-ticket ride. That's the way Linda and I were raised, let's say. I'm much older than Linda, but wow. Yes, I don't feel old. It's a culture thing, cultural thing. I've mentioned this before, but it's very true. And I have spoken to many people over the years in this business that is age gap. And this always comes up that, the parents don't understand. They don't want this, how am I going to, how do I tell my parents, and as you all know, I always tell them, ask them, how long have they been seeing this older person? And when they say it's 2 weeks, I say, well, give it a few more months or something, But they don't take into consideration things. They're so, I just said this the other day, infatuated with the whole situation that they're forgetting who's paying their tuition, who's paying for the roof over their head, who's paying for their food. And they think they're all grown up and they can go because they're having wonderful sex. It's not easy, kids. So it just doesn't boil down to that. Now I have said something wrong by assuming because Charlie is a grown man. I didn't say anything wrong. Nobody said you're in the wrong. You are overstating the obvious. He's a grown man. But you don't know this is a white house. Overstating the obvious. The facade you're looking at is white. What if the other 3 walls were green? Does it make it a greenhouse? You see what I mean? So you have to know the whole situation, and I learned that a long time ago. I was just like you, I would say. Oh, you can do what you want. Because maybe you can do what you want. Everybody else can't do what they want. The expression was what, living in someone else's shoes or something like that. It just requires a little thought. If it is only age, yes, I agree with you, Charlotte. He can do what he wants. But we don't know the entirety of the situation. You're very quick to just fire off them. Yes. Yeah, I wasn't, I knew right from wrong. I still would say ma'am or sir when I meet anyone, I say it to people younger than me. I mean, it's better for me to be respectful. However, I did some things that my parents said, and some things I didn't do as they said, but they didn't find out as far as I know. We can't really research that at the moment. it would make you go mad. Yeah, well, your mom is a rare one, Claire. Oh, I see. That's good. That's right. They don't know. But you are respectful of others and, you know. So, Sam, you're spending your summer break. And did you tell me when you go back? Or are you going to go back? Or is this over with until January? Yes, Joe, we get it. I was wrong. No, look, hey, come on. Relax, 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 Charlotte. No one's reprimanding you. I'm just saying. Right. I get that. I totally get that. 3rd of September. It was the 3rd of September. Kid's back on the 7th. You're number 3. She's in her late 60s. 6 siblings. Wow. Are you the only male? Sam, can kids still opt out of going to brick and mortar, or do they have to? They don't have a choice. Are they allowing parents to decide? We used to return to school in September always. I saw where some schools here in Florida are opening up this week. Our thing was we always went to school after Labor Day. So whenever Labor Day came up in September for us, maybe around the 6th, the 7th, it's early some years. So we would go to school, begin school that week, either immediately afterwards or the next day. There was a formula for it. Now I think they change everything, with a phone call. So what happens if a parent keeps their child home? What are the requirements to maintain the level of learning that you are putting out, Sam? Yeah, sex ed. I was on a panel for sex education from my school. I don't know why I was selected, but I was along with, I think, 5 other guys or 6 of us, and we sat this panel at a Catholic girls' high school. It was hilarious. We said, look, hey, at least it gives us an inside for dates, so we would do it. Hello, Victoria. Victoria's here. Mr. President. And we went over there. We'd answer their questions, and the nuns were there, blushing. But it was kind of a good gig for us. We weren't asked back, though. And that was just going to, if we were going to talk back, then that was my expertise, and I didn't get to do You didn't even realize the time you were still in full beauty sleep mode, weren't you, Victoria? This morning has breezed by, and I think it's the advent of our Twitch society over here has just made it go so happy. We had a lot of chatter from a couple of people that were like, I mean, we have, you can just take excerpts from any of their statements. You see, grown ass man. I mean, you can conjure up whatever you want with just a few words here. Assuming, I mean, some really in-depth conversation. So I'm in the wrong, Kathy? Apparently. Apparently so. Welcome back, naughty Claire. She's back. I'm here too. Officially, they're supposed to be fined, but it will be done in case-by-case basis, I think now, yeah. It's just there are too many variables and moving parts. And everyone throws up the pandemic, which is no small thing. But I think they are the kids would be happier in school. And if it's a safe environment, until it isn't. I mean, yeah. I know that. Cakeys. Gosh, don't take all this so serious, you guys. May, good night. Have a restful evening. It's after midnight, so it's already Tuesday. Sam, Tuesday knit. For Rose, Tuesday knit. Tuesday knit. Victoria. Charlotte. Charlie. Naughty, naughty, Lottie, and Claire, and Kathy, and Sam. I do want to thank everyone for, look at all the people that did turn out for Twitch today. Claire, you have an idea how we can ramp that up a little bit? Zedjodati Network. We didn't get anyone to come on there, did we at all? Unlock Hyperscape emotes. Is that emotes? Is that how you? Through 831. Subscribe or gift a sub. They have subs here? When is a sub not bad? When is a sub not good? When a sub is bad, a sub is good. It's Joe Daddy. I'm the only male. Wow. That's a lot of what? Estrogen? Are we talking about? Yeah. In the house, Charlie. And you're the third one, and you are how how old, Charlie? Are you 30s, right? You're not feeling yourself? Hmm. That's a shame because I'm told it'd be a good thing to do. I know what you mean. I hope you are feeling better soon. I didn't hear a thing, Sam. I think you're telling a fib. You don't have to lie to us, Sam. You just go ahead and do whatever it is you wanted to do. No excuses necessary. Don't apologize. All right, Charlie. Uh, so it was a solicitation. Yeah, Claire must be under the weather. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Happy birthday, Eve. Mm-hmm. Yo, yo, yo. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I hope everyone is having good weather. I heard there may be some more hurricanes lining up. I'm hopeful they don't strike us here, or anyone actually. Looks like something might be going up the Gulf Coast again, which is, you always have a sigh of relief when you dodge a bullet with a hurricane, but when it hits another place, it's just sad. You'd think we would be able to devise something to misdirect these things, drop something in there, or some sort of bomb to disrupt the center. Oh, yeah, I bet New York is beautiful now. Now that the virus is gone. All kinds of weather. Sunny and 75. Wow, that's the best. Ah, rum and coke and lime. Hmm. Cuba Libre, isn't it? Awkward silence. It's awkward silence. Well, we'll try and ramp up the noise for you later on, what is it? Yeah, today's Monday. on Wednesday. Wednesday. And don't forget this one. I'll put it up on the other side too because yes. Oldie but goodie. Nothing against the Jehovah's Witness, of course. Malibu and pineapple juice. So that's like a pina colada, isn't it? Yes. Jehovah's Witness. Mm-hmm. Mm. There you go. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, we do need some. Oh, I like that one. Mm. Cappy Claus. Interesting. Interesting emojis. The big eye. Actually, I don't know. I like them all, but winter and fall are the best, and summer is growing on me. Why spring is the best? It's when it's just starting to get warmer and the flowers are starting to bloom and people are feeling friskier than usual. Because you can go outside. You can get outside. Oh, does have the beautiful tulips. I always enjoy Holland whenever I'm there. Or the Netherlands, as you might prefer. Spring is in the middle. And fields of them. And so it goes. Another successful meeting with all of you. Illuminati. Illuminati. Yeah. A little traveling music. Well, you know what? I can't be perfect. Okay. Testing out different functions. Cool. Functionality. They have a section that is sounds, or what is it? PJ Salt. Touchdown. Seems good. Chat, yay. Yes, there's nothing wrong with the red light district. $3.99. Where'd that come from? I didn't see the ringy dingy dingy. I heard something. Is that a donation there? That's pretty cool. Oh, so by hitting these things down here, I guess. What is it? What are you hitting? Oh, gifted here, Striper. Striper, Clarabelle, yay, first sub. Is gifting 1 tier, 1 sub to Major Summer Society community. First gift sub in the channel. Isn't that nice? Thank you. Thank you very much. Striper. All right. And now, so you sent money to give it a tier 1 sub to Striper. I got you. He'll be so happy. Interesting. Marshmallow vibes. Ooh. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. It's better. Marshmallow vibes. Better than marshmallow thighs. Mm-hmm. Danny's getting paid for his efforts. You know, nothing happens for me. But I'm teasing, of course. Well, listen, everyone. This concludes another exciting day. So exciting. As we have launched our Twitch on a Monday. And if not for all of you on YouTube switching over to Twitch, we would have an empty Twitch. But if you have a Twitch, itch it. It may make you feel better. Yes, the red light district in Amsterdam, it's been some time, but you know, I'm sure the same age women are in the windows now. Not the same ones, of course. Yes. This has been a special broadcast. And now we're going to close it down. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'll see you on Wednesday, bright and early, or see you there on Wednesday. Now, one time at Bandcamp, we just hit end something, but it doesn't have an end something anymore. So weird. Today is ruined. Why is it ruined? What is wrong with you? Kathy, thank you very much for being over there on the left side. And Charlotte, thank you very much. And Striper thanks you for the $3.99. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Well, I'll try to do better on Wednesday. And I will do better because regardless, there will be a co-host. I'm hoping Claire feels better. Claire, I hope you feel better, honey, so that you can be here. And if you're still feeling poorly, of course, I understand. We might have substitutes come in. Thanks, Linda. You do the same. Have a wonderful evening. Will itch or twitch. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, night, whatever applies. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks.